Question 56. The area scale factor of two solid shapes are 4:9. If the volume of the bigger shape is 270 centimeters cube, what is the volume of the smaller one? A closer look at this question shows that we are given the area scale factor and we are given the actual volume of the bigger shape, and we're told to find the actual volume of the smaller one. And looking at our options, we can see it's not in ratio, it is the actual volume. It's a very easy question to solve in the sense that you use the area scale factor, that's the ratio of it, to find volume scale factor, the ratio of the volume. Then you use the actual value for the volume of the bigger shape to find that of the smaller shape. But there's a step not included. The step is that you can't just convert directly from the area scale factor to the volume scale factor. You have to convert from the area scale factor to the linear scale factor, then from the linear, which is the basic, to the volume scale factor. So let's start. Area scale factor, which is ASF, is 4:9. Linear scale factor from the area scale factor, for you to get the area scale factor from the linear scale factor, you have to multiply two same numbers to get the value for the area scale factor. That means to get back to the linear scale factor, you have to find the square root of 4 and the square root of 9. So linear scale factor is square root of 4 ratio the square root of 9. The square root of 4 is 2 and the square root of 9 is 3. Because for you to get the area scale factor from the linear scale factor, you have to multiply this number twice. That's 2 times 2 will give you 4 and 3 times 3 will give you 9. We know we're not stopping here. We're using the linear scale factor to find the volume scale factor, because we need the volume scale factor to help us get the actual volume of the smaller shape. The volume scale factor from the linear scale factor is the cube of both numbers, which is 2 to the power of 3 ratio 3 to the power of 3. As you multiply 2 3 times and 3 by itself 3 times. You multiply 2 by 2 by 2 as 2 raised to the power 3, then 3 times 3 times 3. Volume scale factor, that's 2 times 2 times 2 on one side, 3 times 3 times 3. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. Ratio 3 times 3, 9 times 3, that's 27. The volume scale factor is 8:27. We can put it by the side. Volume scale factor is 8:27. The ratio 8 stands for the smaller shape, while the bigger ratio, which is 27, stands for that of the bigger shape. And since we are given the volume of the bigger shape to be 270 centimeters cube, as this under this, there are two ways to actually solve this question. Is either you look at 27. How would 27 give you 270? What would you multiply by 27 to give you 270? You have to multiply 10 by it, or you can divide 270 by 27 to know what you will multiply by 27 to give you 270. At this point, you've noticed that on this side, 27 increased to 270. It's a very straight question. It's just multiplying 10 by 27 to give you 270. So that same 10, you multiply it by 8, it gives you 80. So 10 times 8, or 8 times 10 is 80. Using another method, we have our volume scale factor equals 8:27. We're looking for the volume of the smaller shape. Let's name it x. X ratio, we're given the volume of the bigger shape in actual value, that's 270. We can then cross multiply and say x times 27 on one side equals 8 times 270 on the other side. Since we're looking for the value of x, which represents the volume of the smaller shape, we divide both sides by 27 to get 27 off the x. So on this side, 27 cancels 27. We'll be having x left equals, you can do 8 times 270, then divide by 27. You can say 27 here 1, 27 in 270, that's 10. You're allowed to use a calculator, so this will be easy. Then you have 8 times 10. 8 times 10 is 80 centimeters cube. That's the volume of the smaller shape. Answer to question 56 is B, 80 centimeters cube.